Okay, y'all. I don't think that the Democratic voters in Texas realize that they played themselves when it comes to the Senate race. Because when Kamala Harris was running, Democratic white women, Hispanic males, and Democratic white males refused to vote for her. One, because of racism, because she's a black woman. They didn't look at her education, her experience, or anything. And then even Palestinian, the progressive, tried to say because of the policy she had, and tried to turn her, twist her arm and say, "Don't vote. You got to say you're against Israel. You got to say you're against Israel." And then you had Jill Stein and all these other people coming out, which took away a lot of the voting block. And then they ended up in the situation we're in now. And so they said, "Oh, no, no, no. We need black women to come out and support. We made a mistake. We made a mistake. We need your help and your support." So I don't think that those groups, the wannabe white passing Hispanics, the wannabe white passing, or just white women, white men, all these are Democratic Party people I'm saying this to. You sat liberals. You wanted black women to come and support you. You want black women to be there, to march with you, to stand side by side, because they're the best at putting together things like that. I mean, statistics are statistics. But, and you promised you'll do better. So then we have the Senate race. All polls, everything said that Jasmine Crockett has the most experience, and she's the one that the Republican Party was going after. They did not want her to run against Cornyn or Paxton. But did y'all listen? No. Y'all came with the old adage, a black woman can't beat a white man in Texas. So you used that to justify your vote. Or you used racism, which you already, because it showed with Kamala, a lot of Mexicans and Puerto Ricans didn't want to vote for a black woman against a white person, because for some reason you think that a black woman, track what I'm saying, a black woman is not good enough. So you went out, and this is to anybody who had this analogy, that Jasmine just could not beat Paxton or Corner. When statistics and poll, every single poll said that she would have destroyed, she would have totally beat Paxton. And it would have been she would have been ahead with Cornyn, but she would have been better off. She would have won. And you know why? Because they was looking at it like this. They were thinking about everything that was said. When when Democratic women, Hispanic and Latinos, the ones being deported, a lot of you were saying, "Oh, we support you. We just need your help. We need y'all to back us." They were looking at all y'all voting for Jasmine. All of y'all white women, liberal and Democrat, voting for Jasmine. And all of the black women voting for Jasmine. All women of color voting for Jasmine. She would have won. But now you're in a pickle. Because when you lied to black women, saying that you would support the person they're supporting, because the black women always seem to know best. But you came with all these excuses. So now I'm going to be honest. I have nothing against the one that won, the preacher who won. Because he just got in office last year. He just became he just made it into the House of Representatives. This was his first time in there. And he wasn't really on no committees. He really wasn't doing anything in the House. And what people were saying was that he's a pastor. And I looked it up. He seemed like a really good guy. And he really is out there. And he wants to do right by Texans. So even when I was thinking about voting, I was like, who should I vote for? Who should I vote for? I said to myself, I'm going to vote for the most experienced. Right now in this climate, the one who is going to fight. And they can't, no matter what they say to her, she's going to have something to come back at them with. She's not going to say, but Jesus loves you. Because you're fighting people who have alleged criminal backgrounds in the Republican Party. People who don't care about black and brown people. Cornyn or Paxton. So you decided to choose James Tallarico. And your justification on a lot of your videos is because I voted for the one I thought would win. No, you voted for racism because you believe deep in your heart that a black woman, it's shown in all different parts of the country, black women going up against a white man is just unheard of. They're not going to win, so we have to vote for the white man. And we're talking in the Democratic Party. I don't care what they do in the Republican Party. We're talking Democratic Liberal Party. This is what I'm seeing across the country. Your racism, regardless of party, is there. And you cannot see an educated prosecutor, defense attorney, lawyer with her own law firm fighting for the rights of everyone. Used to be House Representative, and then worked in the House, was on all kind of committees. And the one person that Donald Trump talked about the most, every time he turned around, he was talking about her. Just like Adam Schiff. But you couldn't see that because for some reason, y'all weren't thinking long term. See, you're thinking about right then and there because you think you know what's best. Well, guess what? You have a pickle. You're in a pickle because you don't feel that black women should be in those positions of power, that they're unable to win. Do you not understand that in order for James Tallarico to beat either Senator Cornyn or Ken Paxton, you will need black women to vote for Tallarico? How do you think they feel now? You're saying that these same black women are not good enough to be in a seat of power, or that they can't win a seat of power, but oh, we need you to vote for another white man just so we can feel good about ourselves. The reason I'm making this video is because I literally have heard from a lot of people, and I even heard from Republican women saying Democratic people are stupid because they put the person in that the Trump administration wanted them to put in. The weakest one. Yeah. And I'm not saying he's weak. I really, based on everything I've seen him do, he seems like he's trying to speak his mind. But the one they feared the most, being the one that Paxton O'Connor had to go up against, was Jasmine Crockett. So I'm telling you, don't look for black women to vote for Tallarico. Because see, black women are fed up based on what I'm hearing. Been talking to a lot of people who work in political circles and are saying, especially in Texas, and they're saying they are fed up. They're fed up. They can't trust white Democratic women, white liberal women, definitely can't trust Republican women, and they can't trust Hispanics. Yeah. So don't be shocked if everything stays the same. Yeah. Because that drove of black women may just stay home and not vote. Because then you'll learn that you need black women in every voting block to get you over the hump. It's not just white women, white men, Hispanic men, or Hispanic people. You need black people. You need Asians. You need Chinese. You need Koreans. You need them all. You need everybody to vote. But black women vote the most. They are the strongest voting bloc in any party. In the Democratic Party. But y'all just spit on them. Yeah. So I just thought I should put that out there. But y'all have a great day.